mobbing all day. On some Dino. VIP stats. Look around the club.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60, 19 tight.
Throwing to start the drive. Wolf. There's Chris Olave. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38.
19, Mustang 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Wolf. Open man is tipped him. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
What is going on?
The first carry now. This is Johnson pushing through the contact. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
What is it? Yes.
To throw, Williams. And that is incomplete. The Bears sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready to go. Vegas.
Throwing is Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 42. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
The 22-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around. Looking to throw is Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. A short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now a 2nd and 6.
What is up? Yes. Vegas. Yes.
Here's Williams. And Walker has it. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Vegas.
To throw once more, here's Williams. He's got his run back out of the backfield. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Yes. Go.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan. And it's second down. You look at this Bears defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Wolf. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Buffalo 18.
In motion goes the tight end. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Maverick. Down. Trap 60. Trap. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Go, Reed. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we're seeing in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a Saints 1st down on the pickup of 13.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, Wolf. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. They'll get this out to Kamara. They'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle.
79 Broncos, 70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Lions. Viking 18.
In motion, the tight end. Kamara. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, Kamara. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
On the set. Bronco 80.
They'll run it with Kamara. And this time he is in. Yes. Alvin Kamara with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to move back in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, complete. That's more. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Williams. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's complete right side to Komet. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Romadunze from 10 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Santos with the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Saints 13. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
18 on the play. First down, Saints.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the hole. Where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Ready?
Second down and 3.
19 tight. 70 Lions. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Wolf. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Back. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Wolf. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And oh no, they spike it here. That was 4th down. So they spike it on 4th down and they will lose the football. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes.
A final shot before break. Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives.
Williams loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
60 Bison.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here we go on second and 12. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And they will score a pick 6 for the Bears touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Open man, it's Palmer. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Third down and 10.
15, 5 in. Here we go, set. 50 Maverick.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun on third down. Wolf. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 tight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Vegas! Yes!
To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On the handoff, Watson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It was
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Looking to throw is Williams. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready to go. Vegas, Vegas.
Here's Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the Saints' 11-yard line.
32, 32, 32. Hold on. Yeah. Travel.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, up. Biggie Angels. Yes. Punch Spurs.
To throw, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Roma Dunze with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Saints 13. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In motion right, Olave.
Ready?
There's a short one caught by Johnson. No gain on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
18, Robert. Hurt. Big Lion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Wolf. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Cougar 19. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A beautiful fake. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Olave motioning to the left. They get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Looking to throw. Wolf. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Wolf. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball.